It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Bryant is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Howard in at the center position. And for the Warriors, Green is out there with Wiggins, and there's Chris, and there's Klay Thompson, and it's Lee in at the point. Pass to Chris. Wiggins against James. Wiggins passes to Lee. Out to Thompson. Fires the three. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, this is what the offense is designed to do. Get a guy like Klay Thompson in the situations where he's got great confidence to come through.
And we hear of players attacking rehab. You know, Greg, by all accounts, Klay took it to another level.
He said he hadn't stopped working since the third day after the NBA Finals. There was even some talk of him coming back toward the end of the year, but the Warriors quickly shut that down, knowing how much he means to this franchise.
Yep, that one goes.
And with that mid-range jumper, Wiggins has the lift to shoot over almost anyone.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
Probably looking for more of the same here. As we know, a deep bench so crucial to any team's success.
Clock at 2. Here's James, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
That's so difficult to stop him. Even when you hit him or pull at him or tug him or talk to him, but none of it works.
There's the pass to Chris. And so just over a minute and a half played. Bryant against Thompson. Here's Lee. Bryant with the rebound.
And how excited are you to see Junior doing his thing at All-Star Weekend? When it was announced he would be taking part in the dunk contest, NBA fans lit up with excitement.
Junior was a name many NBA fans wanted to see in the dunk contest roster. And Greg, he'll have a lot of hype to live up to, but he'll have the world cheering for him. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That's his first foul. Here's Lee. 17 points for him last game against Brooklyn. Shot clock at 6. Wiggins dishes to Thompson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Thompson's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Warriors. Outside Bryant. Puts up a 3. Knocks it loose. Rondo kicks to James. Bryant looking over the floor. Off target from three-point range.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Wiggins from outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. James outside. Passes it to Howard. On the wing, Bryant. Latray. Draymond Green with the rebound.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his special?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
Bryant against Thompson. Great D that time from Green.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here, coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, they came into that game a little flat for whatever reason and just couldn't tap into the energy you need to compete.
Yeah, and that score got a little bit lopsided.
And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Lee finds Green. Bryant with it. He's picked up by Lee. We've got Looney. Lee out there with Gerald Green. Then it's Wiggins. And it's Chris in at the 4 spot. That's the Warriors 5. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. B in that last game against the Rockets lit up the floor. He finished with 59 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Well, a player making a bit of noise for Rookie of the Year. Junior has thrown his name into the conversation with his play. Not many would have picked him to be a contender at the start of the year.
Very few pundits said Junior as a possibility back when the draft was held. And Greg, he has shown his worth and is gaining traction in the awards race. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. The Lakers also changing it up. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That's his 3rd foul of the game. James checked in for Caldwell Pope. Here's Thompson. 23 points for him the last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. The Lakers with the ball. Lakers leading by 3. Pass to James. Thompson against Bryant.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for him.
On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Rondo. Here's Chris. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Chris has got his first points of the night.
Yeah, some situational awareness there from Klay Thompson. He understands the offense. He understands where the cutters are, and he finds one.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
You have to get in front of Dwight Howard. When he has that kind of room to soar, he's going to finish alley-oops with style.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Wiggins against LeBron. Lee passes to Chris. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. 3-point lead. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Lakers have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good points.
One thing LeBron James can dictate is how his teammates get going. Smart pass there.
Rondo against Lee. Wiggins kicks to Thompson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 3rd assist on the night. James dishes to Bryant. We've got 1:08 left here in the second. Basket counts. Bryant's got 12 in the game.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Thompson outside. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Stolen by Thompson. 40 seconds left to play in the first half. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Davis.
And I hope kids out there are watching the textbook form on Thompson's jumper.
So many things.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Warrior.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Bryant is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Howard in at the 5 down low. Wiggins outside. Back to Lee. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 4 assists in the game. The Lakers trail. Here's Rondo. No points in the game yet for him. And here's Bryant for 3. Drops in the tray.
Now you can't leave someone open around Rondo. He'll find him.
To the paint. And Chris throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And for the Lakers, they're shooting an efficient 53% from the field. James finds Davis. Poked away. Wiggins with it. He's picked up by James. Wiggins passes to Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Draymond Green, a modern-day big, and of course we know the impact he has defensively, but for his career, he's only hitting around 30% of his threes, and the last 2 seasons have been well below that. It's still his willingness to take them that's going to keep the defense honest.
When Draymond plays the center position, though, Brent, 30% from 3 isn't all that bad.
Well, again, we'll go back to the idea of the threat of the shooter. That's going to create more space for all of the action that's happening behind Draymond Green. And, of course, we know his willingness to pass up shots to the preferred pass. That's where he really makes an impact.
James against Wiggins. No good on the shot. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Bryant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Lakers have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. Bryant against Lee. Bryant drives in, lays it up and banks it in. Bryant's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Timeout called the Warriors. You have to like what we're seeing from B.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Dwight Howard. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Over LeBron. And it's Wiggins missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Poole the pass to Thompson.
Thompson right now just on fire. He's torching the nets, and something he's been doing all night.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And here's Bryant for three. Good on the triple. Bryant's got the lead up to 8 now for the Lakers.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. And the Warriors with possession here. Green finds Lee. And here's Chris. Wiggins outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Andrew Wiggins, the kind of guy that people watch with a microscope, but he has cut down on inefficient shots, those long twos, has started to take more threes, and using his athletic ability when he gets on the inside to get to the foul line.
Klay Thompson is out there with Lee. Then it's Wiggins. Then there's Gerald Green. And it's Chris in at the 5. That's the Warriors' 5.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Lee against Rondo. Pass to Thompson. With the fadeaway. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Wiggins looking more aggressive off the bounce. Brent getting into the teeth of the defense.
Yeah, and his assists are climbing because of that. Also his turnover. So now what you want to do is slow down the game for Andrew Wiggins and show him on film where his outlets are and where his decision making can be that much better.
That one good for 2. And now it's an 11-point Laker lead.
Now, sometimes Rondo's a step ahead of everybody, even the coaching staff, especially on defense when he swipes the ball away like that.
Now the pass to Green. Wiggins from outside. No good on that one. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Bryant drives in. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Lakers leading by 11. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Thompson. And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the games, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint, and we don't want to have things escalate.
Yeah, there's got to be some kind of barrier there. I agree. The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
It's tipped. Bryant finds Howard. From down in the low post, it goes. Howard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Howard establishing some confidence now down low. Just get him the ball and let him take care of business.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Well, look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Green in the post. Davis is on it. Green, the pass to Chris. Shot clock at 3. The fader. No good off the back of the rim.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Rondo kicks to Bryant. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Another shot. Outside for Rondo. Here's the three. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists in the game.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
On the wing, Thompson. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Thompson's got 23 points.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by Los Angeles.
James in the post, covered by Wiggins.
LeBron not messing around. That time in the paint, close to the rim, smelling blood.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Lakers.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And when it's all said and done here, this... Free throw, good. Waiters.
Still struggling to find some consistency as an offensive player, but Waiters does get to the free throw line a fair amount for a guy who shoots so many threes.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us.